guys, what's up? It's Claire, and today I'm back with another video. There's been a change in location. I recently moved into my own apartment. It's like it's an entire floor of a building. It's like an old 19th century building, so it's got a lot of character, and there's a lot I need to do still to kind of like fix up the place. Biggest issue we've been having lately is there's been like tens of bugs in every room every day that I have to like vacuum up, but what I've been doing apart from that is a little bit of decorating. One thing that I really want to utilize, there's a big like stair balcony. There's a perfect spot where I could put like a tiny little side table and some chairs. I've been seeing these tile tables everywhere. There's this restaurant called Whoops, and I'll insert some pictures here of what it looks like, but I just really love the aesthetic of that space. And I've seen like a lot of places use these tables, and when I tried to search for where I could get them online or how to DIY them, I couldn't find anything. Like, I could find how to DIY a Mosaic table, but it always looked different. So I just got a cheap old table, some hot glue, some black paint, and a backsplash made of like porcelain tile. That way I didn't have to use glass cutters and I could just kind of wing it. So it worked out really well, I think. It obviously doesn't look perfect, but for photos and just for using a really cute table outside, it's exactly what I wanted. And then you don't have to mess with grout and all that stuff. Obviously, if you were to decide to use grout, it'd probably look a lot better and just like last longer, I guess. It's super easy. I really didn't want to mess with like mosaic and tile and all that stuff and cutting it and like blending things and mixing things, and then like it's just messy and there's fumes, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So I literally just got a hot glue gun and went at it, and that's usually like, honestly, that's a good metaphor for my life. I got the table, my mom gave it to me, which is really nice of her. Thanks, Mom. And then the tile was like $2 from Home Depot. The hot glue my mom already had, and she had a bunch of hot glue sticks. Make sure you have a lot of them, by the way, because I went through like 30 of them, and that was probably like the most thing that I went through. But yeah, and then the paint I already had too. So technically this table cost like $2 just for the tile, so that's super easy.
What I'm doing here is firing up the hot glue gun, get it warmed up a little bit, and then you stick a little piece of hot glue, you stick that right in the glue gun. And then I'm going over the tiles with the hot glue and placing them carefully on the table. Probably would have made more sense to lay out the tile in a way that I could see how it was going to look when it was all laid out, to make sure it all fit. But you know, hindsight's 2020. So now I am just going back in with the hot glue gun around the edges of all of the tiles, just because it helps to kind of seal them in a way that, honestly, I don't really know what this does, but it makes it feel sturdier and stuff. Here's a little close-up of me cutting apart the tile pieces, just so you can have a better idea of what this whole project is gonna look like. The tile that I got came all stuck together, so I had to kind of cut it apart with box cutter and scissors. And it had both square and octagon tiles, but you can use anything that you'd like. But here is me discovering that there are a lot of empty spots on the table that need some sort of tile. So I am exiting my home and attempting to smash a tile into millions of little pieces so that I can use it as a filler for the table and the parts that are super empty looking. So I ended up putting all of the pieces together and then gluing them afterwards. I want to make sure to glue the bottom and the sides, and then I filled in the rest of the empty spots of the table with those extra tile pieces. I waited for all of that to dry, and I went over it with some acrylic paint. I read online that using acrylic paint to paint outdoor furniture is okay, so I just went ahead and did that, and then I'm gonna spray over it with like a sealant spray that I had for outdoor furniture. I have no idea how well this is actually going to last. Consider bringing it inside when you're not using it, getting some sort of heavy-duty glue instead of hot glue.
I really just winged it, and it kind of worked. You know, it doesn't look amazing, I know, but I really didn't want to drop like a couple $100s on just a table for outside that I'll probably never really use that much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful, or at least like are inspired by this project to do it like in maybe a more upscale bougie way, but I'm just like super cheap. And it works for me. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave any comments or questions you have about this, because I know that sometimes when you're watching these videos it could get a little confusing based on the way the person filmed. Like, I only have one hand to do things and one hand to film, so let me know if there was any confusing parts. Yeah, anyways, since I am in a new place, I'm gonna be filming an apartment tour soon. Look forward to that. I'm just gonna try and furnish the place a little bit more before I do it. I also want to do an office tour soon, so keep an eye out for that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This was super fun for me to film. Kind of just like a casual vlog style. I want to be doing some more stuff like that, maybe incorporating like some friends in my vlogs and my boyfriend and different things like that. So yeah, I'm all in all really excited to be making more videos, and since I do live alone, I can like film at all hours of the day or night, which is super cool, and that's exactly what I need. So look out for a lot more videos from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!